Welcome to Late Night Talk. Tonight we'll discuss a subject which is difficult for most of us to reach a conclusion about: the usage and meaning of some useful verbs in everyday communication. Girls, do you think some verbs are more important than others? What do you have to say about this?
Well, I can't live without the verbs to get, to take.
Or to have, to make, and to do.
I mean, I can call them my best friends.
And why do you have this opinion, Pamela?
Well,
Come on, share your thoughts.
to get the bus, to get an airplane, to get a limo, to get up, to get over, to get paid, to get along, to get home, to get home, to get laid.
To get sick, to get angry, to get annoyed, to get a raise, to get high.
To take a trip, to take a vacation, to take medicine, to take things for granted, to take chances, to take someone out.
To take a shower or a bath. Or to take time off. Or to take someone home. Or to take the bus and the subway.
These are only some of the verbs that I can remember, the ones that come to my mind without any effort.
Yeah, if we spend like 2 minutes thinking about it, we can fill a whole page with expressions in which the verbs to take and to get are used.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Yes. I mean, a friend of mine, a college professor, once mentioned that there are these kind of words. The ones that change their meaning according to context in every language. He also said that there are verbs that are more important than others, or rather, more useful.
That's really true. I mean, do you remember that Brazilian boyfriend I had? I talked about him a few weeks ago.
Okay, honey, yes, okay,
It was-
okay. But how can this actually help to improve our discussion? Okay?
Well, he taught me some Portuguese. And I remember there was a verb. And what was it? It was a lot like ver.
What? What? Can you say it again?
There, I don't know, something like that. It was something like to see or to look. There are thousands of expressions like this. It was a verb I would hear him saying all the time.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We believe people should pay more attention to some verbs than to others.
Yes. Vocabulary usage is a huge and vast world. I believe people should, in fact, pay more attention to these words or these verbs that we've mentioned and never, ever think that they know them all.
And which were they?
Well, let's see. I believe it would be hard to list them all, but here are some. To take, to get, to have, to do, to make, to go, to put, to keep.
These ones are certainly quite useful, but remember that they have a core meaning, the one that's most widely used and that you can find in any dictionary. But you must be open to other uses, which are contextually and linguistically based.
What do you mean by that?
Well, these verbs, as other verbs in the language, change their meaning according to context or to the word that follows them, a noun or a preposition. Let's see some examples. To take medicine, to take vacations, to take out, to take over. The complements, medicine, vacation, out, and over, change the meaning of the verb to take.
Yeah, well, here are some others for your amusement. To get along, to get in, to get out, to get a cold, to get a raise, to get laid.
Okay, so anyone studying the language will have a hard time learning vocabulary. Is that right?
Well,
sometimes they will,
and sometimes they
sometimes
won't.
they won't.
Yeah, make up your minds, girls.
You need to pay attention, take notes, use new expressions, and use them in context. Investigate.
But it's fun! Expressions are dynamic and they play an important role in everyday communication.
Okay.
It's a great to read a text and find expressions to listen to a conversation and spot new uses to use expressions in conversations. It's a lot of work, but believe me,
Okay.
it's fun.
Okay, this topic is so interesting that we will continue our discussion about on the next show. Verbs, yeah, it's very fun. Verbs and expressions in the English language. But for the time being, take a careful look at some common expressions with the verb to take and to get in your script book chapter. Take what you get and have fun. Yeah, okay? Sleep tight. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.